Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Daily Pop. I was absent in my Daily Pop yesterday due to a lot of eventful birthday things happening for me. I was supposed to and had to be in a lot of places at once. It was meeting people and organizing things, and it was really hectic. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to chill and not try to jam anything out. And then I can share some of the funny stories. Now, I love these so much. I love the heart and the good luck card because that's what I felt like was taking place yesterday. All these crazy synchronicities, I swear it was off the charts. If you guys follow me on IG, I did this funny little thing as a statue from a TikTok thing. And I'm not kidding you, the first store I went in, the exact statue was on the shelf when I walked in, and I had to take a picture and post it because I was like, what in the world? And I kept seeing it, there was like crazy traffic. I had this one incident scared the bejeez out of me in Hagen. Right when I was going like 30 miles an hour down the main street in Darien, what happened was a fire truck was pulling out at the exact same time, but I was like 20% like rate ahead of it, and it just kept going, and it looked like it was going to sideswipe me. Like, I don't know what happened, if they got a call and they just started jamming out, but I couldn't like slam on my brakes because then I'd be directly in front of it and other cars would hit me. It was so crazy. So I got so fortunate that the other oncoming lane was totally free, so I swerved out. It was just like one of those moments where, you know, you're perfectly fine during it. And like, I'm lucky my dad was a race car driver, and I have that in my genes because I can evade really crazy stuff on the road. But afterwards, you know how like your leg and your hand start shaking? I knew that would have been a situation of a fire truck versus my car would have been, and it would have hit on Hagen's side, like heart attackville. But I had this on my side, as well as, you know, my angels and guides really kicking in and helping. But I love this heart card because it reminds me that love is the foundation of our existence. You know, we are just as worthy of receiving as we are of giving love and compassion. And love is such a beautiful emotion. It's an equal form of energy that propels us through life. We get excited. We love something. We love somebody. We love, you know, things that show us ways of nurturing and loving ourselves too. Since it's an energy, you know, it's a real strong force in all of us. And to experience and feel the power of love in our lifetime is one of the most beautiful, significant, and life-changing events. Children that love us unconditionally. I've got to tell you, I almost burst out crying yesterday when after everybody left, like Hagen, you know, hilarious. You know, he's 19 years old, and he's just like, you know, your typical kind of kid, and he's a Leo, but not like overly sentimental. But he waited till everybody left, and then he's like, oh mom, I got you a present now that everybody was gone. And it was the most beautiful. It's in the other room, but I'm going to post it over on IG. It was one of the most beautiful necklaces I've ever seen. And this is crazy because I'm constantly looking for specialty things and charms for, I'm just always the ideas, and I feel like I scour the globe, and I had never seen this company, and it's an Austrian carved crystal, like in a circle with a beautiful like diamond rose wrapped around it. It's absurd. It's so gorgeous. There's no way that I would hesitate to buy this thing for myself had I seen it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And he's like, you can wear it out to your birthday dinner. And I almost like burst out in tears because, you know, when some people just don't show sentimentality that much, and then they do. It was the sweetest thing. And, you know, my heart was just bursting with this. And I love this because this whole message in the book is about following your heart, because it's the best counselor. It has all the answers we need. You know, the heart is an important energetic center where awareness exists. You know, it's another brain. It really is. It can help us make decisions that when we are in a centered and wise place. And I feel like when important choices come up and we need inspiration, we need to get out of our head and instead focus our attention on our chest and our heart and ask that question again. And then, you know, we are provided with that loving, compassionate, good energy and the place that we should be. Now, I love integrating this in with the good luck because I've always felt, you know, that I've had a lot of fortune in my life with people I meet, with circumstances I find myself in. Again, you guys constantly hear me talk about, like, I can't believe I haven't broken a bone or had to be in a hospital in my life or anything other than giving my children just, you know, good health. I feel like I am very lucky, but I look to the world a lot with optimism. And I feel, and I say out loud too, I'm healing on a cellular level every day. If I even get an inkling of like a throat tickle, I'm like, all right, this is the universe's way of saying slow down, get that vitamin C, get those vitamins in there, hydrate, look after yourself, right? And this message comes, it says, we're on the right track. Good things are coming down the road. The ladybug invites us to pay attention to like any synchronicities in our life as well. Because synchronicities are like breadcrumbs. They guide us and they tell us we're on the right track. So if you see recurring number patterns, if you seem to meet people you were just thinking of by accident, if you hear the exact message you needed to hear it at the exact moment, I get really fortunate with this. Whenever I turn on my YouTube, there will be a speaker or a tarot card reader, and I will hear exactly what I need. I mean, sometimes to the point where it is absolutely spooky, and that is part of this. You know, all of these are proof that we are always receiving constant support and guidance, and that everything is perfect. And if external circumstances don't appear to be positive on the surface, that we keep our current direction and we follow the signs, that we arrive at this destination that we're supposed to, you know, that we are going to get there. And that's why I like the heart-centered thinking too, because that guides us, right? And I feel like they're like little sparkly diamonds that help us reintegrate optimism, looking for opportunities, feeling good. Because like other humans, I sometimes go on these whacked out roller coasters of emotions. Like one moment I feel unstoppable. I'm like, I could get up and speak in front of 1,000 people, not bat an eyelash, go to party after party, meet 1 million people, do all this. And there are some days where I'm like, I don't want to see another living soul. Even you can feel overly sensitive. It is really weird how our mind plays it could be also recuperative energy, you know, where we've been very social and then we need to recuperate how we begin our day, whatever it is, our expenditure of energy. And, you know, it's that wonderful varied kind of compartments of our life that, you know, that's when we play with our cycles. When we feel loving and giving, reach out to that person you've been wanting to reach out, say hello. It also, I feel like we feel fortified and a little bit like we have a little more armor too on those days where we're really heart-centered and we feel lucky, because we can take those little dings and nicks if somebody is, you know, a little harsh or just, you know, kind of doesn't reconnect with us when we think it's necessary. We feel a little bit tougher. That's a good time to reach out. That's a good time to also try to make amends, because we're not as sensitive. And I'll say to myself, and this is true, I'm really lucky in my courses that I do and things like that I don't take things personally. If I'm there to help somebody and they have issues and they can be acting out and just saying things and not happy with the world, don't take things personally, you know, because you're realizing that's helping that person, that they're able to emote that and say those things. So like if you have family members and you're like, come on, tell me everything that's going on, and they might be like, well, I remember this time I was trying to connect with you and I felt like you weren't really available. Don't take these things personally. Just realize that you're now helping this individual because they're being able to unburden their heart, and your heart is open to receive this, which I love. So I'm really, really excited. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday well wishes on Facebook and over on IG and everywhere. So lovely. Like, it made my evening and morning. I was able to send out thank yous, and you know, it just felt so good and so uplifting. And you know, all of you guys out there that are going to be on birthdays, don't be shy. Tell people I have my birthday, I'm celebrating. You know, you get to connect, and it's really, really wonderful. So again, that heart and good luck combo is so beautiful right now, because we feel like we can reach out and we have all these beautiful safety nets and synchronicities and things. As opposed to being minefields, they're literally charts in the stars for us to be able to reach out and form this connection with our guides and interpret these messages beautifully. So that's your daily pop, you guys. Love and light.